Chris, your audio is not coming through on my end.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
So let's start that over again. Howdy, everybody, and welcome to episode 224, another deep rabbit hole. Yep, Reese and I are hip deep in Star Wars gaming, and we're going to talk about a bit of that tonight and a bit of other things as well. Yeah, I put myself on mute because my dogs were going nuts. And I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't coming across when we started, and then I forgot. And I also thought I sent the link to Reese and McMurray to get on here, but when they hadn't joined yet, and I looked and we had 35 seconds, I realized, who did I send that to? I sent it to my dad.
That would be a wild ride.
Yeah, so that's why you got the link like literally seconds before the show started.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm just happy to be on.
So, anywho, welcome everybody. Glad y'all are here. We had Chris Long come in early at 7:29, say hey ho. Right after that, Dougie Bunkhouse came in and said good evening, everyone. A little bit after that, Charles comes in and says evening. And he's had a bit of an issue today. It looks like grandson had come into his room under the cover of the eldest granddaughter talking to him. The grandson grabbed his box of washers but got cornered before he got out. And he threw the box of washers on the floor. So had to play 100 pickup. Sorry to hear about that, Charles. That's a bite. Telemachus says you might be a gamer if you said natural 20 with more pride than your graduation speech. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Charles's high school
speech from me. Anyway,
what's that?
I said what graduation speech from me? Anyway.
Yeah, I was like 500th out of a class of 750. So, yeah. Now, what did happen is as I crossed the stage and grabbed what ostensibly was my diploma, which was basically the diploma folder with nothing in it because they mailed it to you afterwards. My mom, who was up in the audience, yelled, "Make sure it's signed." Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. But Charles says my high school graduation speech went something like, hell yeah, I'm out of this parochial penitentiary. Bunkhouse said, oof, that's a mess better than the kiddo grabbing a mini and breaking it. That's fair. Hi, McMurray. How you doing tonight?
What's going on, guys? What's our topic?
Star Wars gaming.
Aha.
And the absolute rabbit hole that Reese and I have fallen down.
It's less of a rabbit hole for me and more a mining bore shaft I jumped in with both feet.
I'm about to say, I feel like you guys kind of dove head first. Not fall.
Well, there's a whole strip mining operation going on here.
There you go.
No. But so Telemachus is asking Star what? Charles said he thinks he said Star Trek. Nordic says Star Maker is a new turn-based space colony game. All right. Nord asks if Charles is a Star Trek fan. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, and Nord says it's both. We both got it wrong. It's not a rabbit hole. It's a hyperspace hole. Yeah.
I give it
Yeah.
to him.
Also, I'm not. People for some reason, I don't know where this comes from, but for whatever reason, somewhere at some point in time, somebody came out with the idea that you either like Star Wars or you like Star Trek. You can't like both. And I say to that, that's hogwash. I like both. I love both. I want to game in both. That's why I have. Both Star Wars ships and Star Trek ships, STLs, on my computer, ready to print. I also like Battlestar Galactica, both original and the reimagined series. That's why I've got the Battlestar Galactica and Battlestar Pegasus, because I like playing sci-fi.
Sci-fi is fun.
Yep. So, yeah, Chris Long says I love both. Yep. Dougie says my mom grew up watching Star Trek as a kid and saw Star Wars in theaters. I grew up enjoying both. Yeah, absolutely. It's like people with music. People say you can either like the Beatles or you like Elvis Presley. You can't like both. I guess. I don't want to say I'm not a Elvis Presley fan. I'm not a fan of Elvis Presley singing his songs. I like the cover versions better, if that makes any sense at all.
You like Elvis's song choices. You don't like Elvis singing his song choices.
Right. Because he didn't write his own songs. Willie Nelson wrote a very large amount of them. I think so did Dolly Parton.
And a bunch of people, I think Eddie Rabbit wrote some of them too, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah. I should go with choices because he was the ultimate. I'm going to not sing songs that I write because I can't write.
This is going to sound so sacrilegious, but Elvis would have been the world's best DJ.
Yeah, I can see that.
He really misses time.
Yep. So, Chris Long said after last week's show, he dug out his ships were a bad influence.
Oh, no. Well,
bad influence.
I'm about to text my cousin this week and ask if he still has his Armada stuff and how much he wants for it.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. He also got his new printer and a new wash set up. Very cool.
Nice.
I just before we came on, I did order a kilogram of clear resin.
Oh, the printing bases.
Flight stands.
Yeah, because I got to print up these bad boys. So, we'll see how that goes. Charles says, Anne Margaret, yes. Elvis, meh. Nord asks, Anne Margaret or Barbara Eden? Anne Margaret all the way. I'm much more of an Anne Margaret guy than a Barbara Eden. Not saying that Barbara Eden wasn't attractive, because she was, but Anne Margaret, rawr. Antilomica's coming in with Mel Torme and Guy Lombardo are the best.
Man, I'm sitting here in a moral quandary. I might have to say Barbara Eden.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying she's not attractive. But if I had a choice, which I wouldn't, I would go with Anne Margaret. So, absolute number one, Linda Ronstadt. I can get behind that all the way. All the way. So, and her backup group, just a little group of guys that got together in Southern California singing, called Eagles. Just
yeah, don't
they'll never make it. They won't go anywhere.
Love those guys.
Man, fuck the Eagles
and the Birds. Burritos. Why do they all fly?
Because they got wings. No, wait, that's Paul McCartney.
I love that
Buddy Holly.
I love that David Allan Coe song. I heard the burritos out in California could fly higher than the birds, like the Eagles. They were trying to be free.
Yep.
For those that
Lord, I hate you. I hate you so much because now that's in my brain. Thanks.
Everybody knows about it, though.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
Well, we were supposed to be talking about Star Wars, and now we're derailing into classic rock.
That's exactly what happens on this show. You know this.
I'm just saying, if you're going to tell me we're talking about both of my favorite things, then...
Of course, now Dougie brings in the Papa Mau Mau.
Yeah, I would. What's that Oak Ridge Boys song that has that same type of vibe? Anyway, it'll come to me later.
Elvira?
No.
It's a good song, though.
No, yes, yeah, you're right. It is Elvira, but there's another one too that's kind of got that vibe. But anyway,
Nord apologizes for nothing, because he absolutely doesn't apologize for anything because he just lays in the word the lyrics. Well, everybody's heard about the bird, bird. Yeah, you're killing me. You're killing me now.
Flashbacks to Battlefield Vietnam. That was one of the songs on that soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Or Full Metal Jacket.
Yep, which I think is probably why it's in the Battlefield Vietnam soundtrack.
Probably so. Gaming wise, we do have official confirmation that the 18th of this month is going to be the Wily Weird War Games Day. So we should have more information coming shortly. But it's definitely happening, and it's definitely happening on that day. And remember, between now and the end of the month, you can get, I believe it's 20% off on the Tales of Horror book and cards.
I may need to pick that book up.
Yes, you should.
It's a good one.
It is a very good one. It's a very good one. How else are you going to have werewolves in Vietnam if you don't pick up that book?
I was going to go through London and pick him up, but anyway.
Hey, his hair was perfect.
I've already got Roland the Headless Thompson Gunner.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's a delivery game for lawyers, guns, and money.
Exactly.
Played by a very excitable boy.
All right, that was our last Warren Zevon joke.
No, it's not. Anyway, the other thing I want to talk about real quick is if I have not yet done this, and I need to do this, head on over to, what is it? Artisan Special Service, Special Artisan. What is it again?
Special Artisan Services.
Yep. To get your
Turf Wars
favorite style of basing material, made right here in the United States of America.
Right here in the great state of Missouri.
Exactly. So, and it comes in a tub, right? It's
it is. Yeah, they're in awesome jars. Yeah, so
that's right. Yeah, jars.
They're screw top jars. So gone are the days of bags breaking open and, stuff that, the top might pop off. Nope, it's fantastic.
Screwed on.
Certainly large enough to base 60 millimeter rounds in. I did that. Big fan.
Nice.
Their woodland.
I need to place an order.
Their woodland path interests me.
Yeah, with the little shreds of red wood. It's great.
Or woodland floor too. I'm thinking that for various things. So
there are fantastic options there. I kind of looked around at what all kinds of other people are doing and what we've used in the past, and honestly, a lot of what the home mixes are from where where Tim and other folks around the area were doing entire, tables or large amounts of terrain. And thus, by necessity, it makes more sense to mix your own. Right. Kind of going through that and finding, okay, this is a good mix. What was the, notation for what we mixed here? All right, outstanding. Cool. There we go. Worked out well.
Good. Yeah. So
always
head
experimenting,
on over there, guys. Yeah. Always. So go ahead. I'm not officially being sponsored by Tim or by Jay, but you guys know they're good guys. They're local. Both of them are local here in Missouri, and both make excellent products. So I'm gonna pimp them. I'm gonna say go get their stuff, buy their shit. You can't go wrong. Hey, Nord says he's going to redo the table legs and add the casters that come in tomorrow, and his gaming table is finally done. Outstanding.
Nice.
Good to know. And then Charles is working on 2 more movement sleds, and his big game will be ready to start finally. Outstanding, yeah. Charles. That is great to hear. Can't wait to see it. See everything that you put together for it, and you talk about it on your channel. I know you guys all are probably already subscribers to Charles, but if not, head on over. Check him out. He puts together some good stuff. Good content there, Charles. Always love watching it. So Nord says he'll put up some photos this weekend when it's finished. Outstanding.
Nice.
So Monday night. Was it Monday night? Yeah, Monday night. We hopped onto the Discord voice channel. And anytime y'all see us in the voice channel, hop on in. You do not need an invitation. Just jump right in and say hi, okay? Just because Reese and McMurray and I are there, it's not a closed club. Come on in. We don't mind. At least I don't mind, and it's my server, so if they don't like it, tough noogies. But we're sitting there and we're talking about Star Wars gaming and what we're looking to do, and I printed up some hammerheads to get on board, and I've printed up Phoenix One, nice. Which is the home base of Phoenix Squadron. And Reese came to the table with, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we could do a 3-scale battle of Scarif? Yeah, that would be cool. How are we going to do it? And we spent the rest of the evening talking about how we would go about playing the 3 scales, and we would have a fleet action using Armada scale ships, using Fistful of Lead Starfighters fleet rules. We'd also have X-Wing scale. But instead of it being the space battle, the X-Wing scale would be used along with 6mm gaming, 6mm game using Battlesuit Alpha, which I thought was cool. And then we would have a full regular Fistful of Lead Galactic Heroes for getting into the tower and retrieving the data packet and getting it to the communication station. So let's see. Nord Star Wars fleet actions in 1/2400 scale, you would need a football field, because this guy is 1/7000 to scale. So yeah, that's the issue. Now, would it be cool? Absolutely. But
I'll ask my boss if we can use the arena.
Let me check something out here. Imperial class Star Destroyer is 1,600 meters long.
It's like 8 inches in game.
In 1/2400 scale, I went the wrong way with that. 1,600 meters divided by 2,400, dumbass. That's going to be hold on here. I'm mathing. That can't be right. Oh, yeah. It's going to be 66 centimeters long, which comes out to be 2.19 feet long for the ISD. So, absolutely, I'd love to do it. But the Star Destroyer now that does get the CR-90 blockade runner up almost to scale at that point. So yeah, that would work out nice. Nord says, just let me know when the rebellion needs Maelstrom Squadron to appear out of hyperspace and wreck shit. And Hexy comes in. How you doing, Hex? Maelstrom Squadron
Jeffrey.
can't fly if its legs need fixing. And Hexy says, I came here to talk about fuzzy bunny rabbits and all, and you're all out in space. Hey, is what it is, man.
Seems reasonable.
Nord says, I make a motion to support my colleague from West Virginia. I move that we move the discussion back to bunny holes and Korean camping girls. That could get us in trouble.
Yeah, Jesus.
So what I've finished up my the ships that I've got left to do for my Battle Surigao Strait. As we can see right here, it was finished up a little bit ago. They're kind of drip drying right now and about to pop the hood off and slap that tray into place. So we'll have that going for me here in a little bit. Going to get them put onto the put those onto the bases like this. And what I've been doing is using the popsicle sticks, as I always do, but my clipper, the big clipper I've got, is hidden somewhere in storage. So I'm using this. It's a little 4-inch table saw that Donna bought for me. So I'm over here zipping away with it, cutting the popsicle sticks. So, Hexy got a box from the Reed Boy today.
Oh, really? What'd you get in there, Jeff? I didn't know you were getting a box from the Reed.
Nord says, asking if it's ticking. I mean, that's a distinct possibility.
Chris?
Yes?
I have been looking through various STLs that I have.
Uh-huh.
I have the 6mm U-Wings, Rebel Commandos, Scarif Base, X-Wings, Authority Troopers, so Stormtroopers, and the TIE Fighters for Scarif.
Where the hell did you find those in 6mm?
Certain people have been sculpting them and adding them to their 28mm collection.
Fair
Skull
enough.
Forge. I also have ATSTs and walkers. ATSTs, the Imperial Shuttle, Imperial Gunboat. I'm not sure if I have an AT-AT, but I'm thinking that won't be hard to find, or a similar walker.
Well, actually,
Right.
It's the AT-ACT.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure I have one of those.
Yeah.
But as I said, I'm sure that will not be too hard to come by.
No, I'm sure there is an AT-ACT out there. And yeah, I'm being that guy when it comes to stuff like that. If I'm going to put out a Scarif game that's going to have the ground combat, I would want to see the ATACTs and not the AT-ATs.
I agree with you.
And yes, I'm old school. They're AT-ATs. They're not AT-ATs. That's just me. if you want to say AT-AT, I'm not saying you're wrong. Just don't expect me to say it. Not that you would, Reese, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
No.
I say AT-AT, but it is what it is.
Well, because you're of the younger, because there was AT-ATs before there was anything else.
There was AT-ATs and chicken walkers, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was AT-ATs and chicken walkers. We didn't call them ATSTs until Empire came out. That's when they became ATSTs. They were AT-ATs and chicken walkers. Nord wants to know if you've got Echo Base.
Do not.
I think there is somebody out there that has made STLs to be able to print out like the hallways and the open hangar area for Echo Base.
So
that would be cool too.
It's also on Skullforge's list of things to do. He just hasn't gotten to it yet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But the thing that we were wanting to be able to do with the Battle of Scarif is have all 3 games running simultaneously. And things that happen in one game will affect what happens could potentially affect what happens in the other games.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they're all timed with when will Darth Vader's Star Destroyer show up, and when are we going to? When is the Death Star going to show up? So another thing I'm
Death Star.
Yeah.
The Death Star shows up before Darth Vader shows up in Rogue One.
Oh, we've confirmed that?
Confirmed.
Okay, good.
Is that before or after the Emperor nuts in a sock and they reincarnate him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well before that.
Sweet.
Oh, hold on. I got to put the cats away. Pickup's coming down. Talk amongst yourselves.
Have you seen the movie?
Pickup's coming down.
I don't know. At some point in time, yes.
Okay.
Most of the prequels, I believe I watched with the niece and nephew after work on various days. So my comprehension / stay awake ability was not always the best. But yeah.
Of all of the new ones, Rogue One is definitely my favorite.
Rogue One I have seen. I actually saw Rogue One in theaters. It was quite good.
That's the one we're trying to do.
That's Scarif, the island place?
Yep.
Nice. That means that you have to have just a Vietnam playlist going.
Yep. Or just the Rogue One soundtrack going.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but you're fighting in a jungle.
Well, I've got the right map for that too.
Oh, I mean, you have the terrain for it if you wanted to do it in 28.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think 6 would look way cooler, but
I think the ground battle in 6 and have the corridor fight in either 28 or 54.
Fair.
Because I don't expect the corridor fight to be that big.
No.
And so I think we could do it on a 3x3 with 54s.
Yep. Because honestly, the corridor fight is going to be K2SO, Jin, and Cassian against
Or if it's a corridor
mobs.
fight, you could play it on one of the like 5 or 7x2 tables and just have it go the length of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I unfortunately still have no comprehension as to any of this, to be honest with you. So
That's okay. It when we get it done, you'll see it.
it's fair.
Um,
Oh
the
no.
other, um,
Oh no. Check the Discord. Walkabout's going crazy.
oh boy. Hold on. Let me.
He used my full name, so you know it's bad.
Well, I gotta find my Discord. Where'd my Discord go?
Can I get to Discord on the on the computer?
Yes. Oh, that's right. I updated my computer last night, so I have to restart Discord.
I updated my computer last decade, and by that I mean I got it like 10 years ago.
Okay. Here we are. Ha ha ha! Nice. If it's okay with you, Chris, I will share this. Well, you put it into the Discord, so I'm going to go ahead and share it on here also. Allow. Come on. There we go. Is it showing up? Why isn't it showing up? There we are. So that looks really good. I'm not what is now is that in Armada scale? And if it is, are you putting a little nubbin on the bottom? And don't mind my dog going berserk back there.
He just really has to poop.
Because I do like the little nubbin on there because, you know, it allows you to put, you know, pop them onto your bases real easy. Built it in Tinkercad and has not yet scaled it. Damn.
Oh, you built that.
Yeah.
That makes that even more impressive.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's a light.
It's a
light cruiser.
Light Imperial cruiser.
Sweet.
I've got the Lego.
What is an MC-80 Liberty? Is that an Armada thing?
Yes, it is. An MC-80 is a
Mon Calamari thing of some sort?
yes. It's like Home 1, but it's a little bit smaller and it's got wings.
Ooh.
Let's see here. MC-80 Liberty. I'm bringing up. There we go. Let me share this. Come on. Oh, you're being so slow now. There we go. Allow. That's the MC80. Specifically MCA Liberty. They also have the MC80, just the standard MC80 without the wings. That's the one I have. So, welcome out, gang. Or Chris Long says, "I just tossed shapes together." Yeah. Hold on here. I'm gonna do this real quick. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? What am I doing here? Again, bear with me while I find the things that I'm looking for.
Well, that's kind of cool. Armada stuff for Phantom Menace, the droids and shit, and then Naboo fighters.
Yep.
Huh. Good gravy. They made a Super Star Destroyer in this scale.
Yes, they did. It's
What did that cost? $300?
Originally it was $199.
Jesus Christ, I was being sarcastic.
Now it's even more expensive because they're not making it anymore.
Blatant absurdity.
Heck, you got some dinosaurs from Todd.
What? Show us. Send a picture. You got dinosaurs?
Yeah. Hold on here. Not what I wanted to do. Go away.
I can't believe Toddy isn't playing dinosaurs with me. All right. Got to show them. You talked about them. You got to show them.
Oh, well, I put them. Hold on.
Hell yeah, dinosaurs, dude. The Magic 8 Ball says, show us the dinos.
Just a box with some stuff in it. So,
Chris, can you embigganize Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh shit, those are the ones we played that we played. Oh God, what do you call it? Earth Invaders or whatever. With that's awesome. What are the little tiny guys?
I don't know. He's got little mix up of soldiers in there. They actually look pretty good. I don't even know what those soldiers come from, but they're pretty detailed. You got some trust. You got a Triceratops.
That's not a Triceratops. A Triceratops has
That's
3 horns
a
on its.
Triceratops. That's a Plagio touch my assosaurus.
Perfect. I'd love to.
That's a. I look like a fucking turtleosaurus. This is a Stegosaurus, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
That's a.
You grew up in that era.
That's a plate dinosaur.
We got a midget T-Rex, I think.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, what else we got here? Looks like they're just the same. Oh, and a Brontosaurus and some of those tortoises.
Yeah.
Comments out here. What else we got here?
I did insist I have the dinosaurs.
And
Or I did insist George or Todd keep the dinosaurs. That's true.
I got an extra claw sticking out of my Photosaurus.
Oh, that's the Hangnailsaurus.
Hangnailsaurus. And that's in some sandbags.
Heck yeah, dude.
Now, he sent me all his Airfix stuff that he was getting ready to send off to Noble Knight. I said, don't do that. Let me have it. Or Italian Airfix stuff.
I was quite literally just telling him I was going to bring him my 10 mil when I saw him last Wednesday. And he said, because he's got all the 20 mil. And I thought he was joking when he said to hurry.
You can de-unbigging me.
It's so pretty.
Going to play some Army of Potomac on Vassal with Mo tomorrow night.
Oh, baby.
That
I don't
sounds
know
like fun.
if we're going to go live. But
Is that the Army of the Potomac that's coming out to follow up Rebel Fury?
yeah.
I didn't even know it was out.
It's not.
Oh, look at you fancy pants dudes.
It's the one that I was telling you that Mark Herman asked me if I wanted to. Because I'm on the third scenario in it too. So in I guess Mo got it. He finally got into it. So we're going to take a crack. I don't know if we're going live, but we're going to take a crack at it after the Compass Games Town Hall tomorrow. And I need to tie down Camp Sawyer. We need to start playing Blind Swords.
You know what needs to happen? They need to re-put out Great Battles of History for Dum Dums.
Oh, now that you said that, hold on a second. Because
that's already
I'm going to message Dick Whitaker about that.
Great Battles of History. So it's Mark Herman and Richard Berg. Unless Dick Whitaker is also involved in that, in which case, yeah, message Dick Whitaker and ask him very, very politely.
I'm going to ask him if there's any way we can get a preview of the Civil War one. So anyhow, I finally got that magazine game.
That'd be badass.
That guy sent me.
Which I can't read it, Jeffy. What is it?
Bloody Lane, a solitaire war game. Antietam thingy, my bobbers.
That's awesome.
I've never done nothing like this, but I'll give it a go, Sue, since he was kind of. But I completed my Blind Swords collection. Got the ones I either gave away or didn't have. So now I got them all.
Heck yeah, dude.
Now we have
the Wags.
We've got Wag with us.
The Waggeroni.
How are you doing,
Waggeroni and cheese.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Well, hey, if you move to Thailand, what are you going to replace A with?
I'm not answering that question.
There's a lot to unpack there. Jeez.
Yes, Todd. Those got here really, really fast. So
that's pretty awesome.
All right. So what the hell were y'all supposed to be talking about tonight?
Star Wars.
Luke, I am your father. There we go.
Yes, Star Wars. And Chris Long, who, as I said, just joined us, apparently has been working on 3D STLs for just that because he shared another one on Discord, and it's the Hammerhead. And I gotta say, I think I like your Hammerhead better than the Hammerhead that I got here. From the looks of it,
I changed it quite a bit from the movie.
I like it though. I like it. So.
I've been issued cease and desist orders before.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So I've been in Tinkercad, and
Yeah.
How long does it take you to put that one together?
Initially, when I first started, days. But
now about 20
now it
minutes.
takes, yeah, about that.
Holy shit!
I have resource libraries that I put in Tinkercad. So if I have a part that I use over and over and over again, I put it in the library. What's it called on there now? I always call it the library, but it's actually called something else. Gotta look it up. But yeah, I have an asset library where it's all the parts. And if I think it's close to what I need, I put it in there. If I have to change some stuff, it just cuts down on the time. Yeah, there's a section called Your Creations, and you can make a library of assets. And I just put them in there, and I just take them, throw them on the build plate, and I just start from that. Like some of those things, like that hammerhead was just tubes. It was cylinders. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And then I just started adding stuff to it.
Nice.
I think that hammerhead probably took me 35 to 40 minutes.
Wow.
At that stage right now.
Look at this
That's
guy.
crazy talk. That is crazy talk.
Yeah, and then some of the like the head of the ship, the bow of the ship, I use what's called Sketch Tool in Tinkercad.
Uh-huh.
And I'll put a picture down, and then I go over the picture of the shape or draw out the rough shape, and then it puts the part on the build plate, and I just have to work on it on there and put it onto the ship. That's how I get all those panel lines and stuff.
Wow.
And you're doing this, wait a minute, you're doing this in Tinkercad or Blender?
I have used Blender, but I find Blender is overly complicated. When I'm just taking basic shapes,
people say the same thing.
But, yeah, I use Chris is a real big fan of Apple. I use a program for sculpting called Nomad on my iPad, and that one I like using for non-hard surface like human beings, aliens, that kind of stuff.
Right.
I use that for that, but anything hard surface, I use either Fusion 360, Tinkercad, and I've used one other piece of software, but it's a little too complicated like Blender.
I used a Tinkercad for those game trays. I mean, I like how you save your project and you can just make a duplicate of your project, modify it, and save it as something else.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, and change it. Yeah, and cut it up, and Tinkercad. I know a lot of people say it's too simple, but they keep on adding things to it.
Yeah, like, open source,
like the sketch tool. Yeah.
Well, it's like
Fusion 360 is owned by the same company as Tinkercad.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay, yeah, all right.
Tinkercad is their more simplified version of Fusion 360. So you'll see some things that are similar in both.
I didn't know until maybe a couple weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a month ago, that in Chitubox, like when I'm trying to print my soldiers on their bases, like, bringing multiple things together and turn them into one, that I didn't know that if you select all three and right click and hit export, you can export the thing as one solid STL.
Yes.
And that is freaking
That's a
amazing.
new thing.
Pause.
Yeah.
What?
You can select, like, you know how I put my grunts, I'll put my infantry on a base and I want to just print them as one thing.
Yeah.
You can, when you have them in Chidu box on the platform, you could select the items, get them all three selected, and then export them as an STL where they're fused together.
So that would be a good,
Oh.
easy way in Chitterbox to do the turrets on tanks thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to like put the turrets on the tanks without having to have two separate pieces, you just right click the two together and export them as an STL.
That's how I
I'm
put.
thinking that's how Chris did his base.
Oh, there you
Yep,
go.
that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
So the Battlestar Galactica STL was just the ship, and I had gone into Tinkercad with this model and removed this part here, which is, you know, the base part, and now I have it as a saved STL, and this ship and this ship and
Yeah.
Makes it easy, don't it? Because then you can just drag the one file over, print it, and you don't have to worry about all the different little.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
So yeah,
I attempted to do these guys as one thing, but then I realized it's so tight I can't get in there and paint.
Yeah.
Even because, especially 6 mil. So I'm printing my bases on my filament, and then I'm just resin printing my little GI troopy or my little soldiers there. And of course, that's Eskeis's stuff. So, and then just once I'm done, just glue them down, and I'm using the lipped bases so I can put the little tags for the regiment. I can print them and I can glue them on there, and I take some matte agent and go over top of it to make sure it stays on there. So
I put mine on an angle to put my regiments on.
Oh, the
Get them in
name
from the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I custom made all my ACW ones.
Nice. Todd, your nickname is still Hammerhead, buddy.
Yeah. In answer to your first question, Nord, I had to finish up these cruisers and battleships for my Battle Surrogate Strait game that I'm going to be running in 2 weeks. And then I've got to print out 5 each of the 30 different German armored vehicles, World War II armored vehicles, for my friend Doug Pappert. And then I'll be able to get back to printing my Battlestar Galactica stuff. So, okay, yeah, hold on 1 second, Nord.
McMurray can tell you what these are from.
Hang on, pause. Let me pull up my phone.
If I could.
Can you and Big and Jeffy, Chris?
Can't unblur them.
Yeah, hold on.
But if I turned on my freaking Brio, though.
There you go.
I'm on.
Oh, those Fire and Fury?
No, I'm just. He's what era? I don't know what game system. I don't have a game system yet. But I know it's too blurry to read it. But can't you tell?
ACW.
Yeah, but can't you tell what they're from? Who they are?
Something PA.
Right. And look at the designation.
1 something or other.
I can just see 3 numbers. That's why I thought it was Fire and Fury.
113.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Dan the man. Dan the man. Dan the man.
I've got the first 2 brigades. And then of course I got all these guys here that I'm working on. So, and McMurray, your little freezer trick has been about a 90% success for me.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I broke a couple of these little 6mm trying to get them off there. So I'm being real cautious about just the smallest dot of crazy glue on those popsicle sticks.
Yeah.
I use PVA.
Yeah, but I find that I can't. That shit sticks stronger. It seems to me.
I use the cheap dollar store stuff.
I was going to say, I've used like Elmer's school glue for that, and it works halfway decent.
Yeah, but I stuck them in the freezer overnight. Walked in there and pink, 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 right off. It's fun. I just wish I had the patience to just stay at it nonstop for a multitude of days. I just don't. I got too many freaking I got games I gotta play, man. I mean, where's this?
Oh yeah, I get it.
Where's my damn? Let me change my.
We're all in the same boat.
Kick on, baby. I got this Napoleon one here that I'm freaking trying to play that I set up, and it's funny because it's like Great Battles of the American Civil War.
You playing Labatt again?
No, this is not Labatt. This is like a GBACW Napoleon game that Richard Byrd did back in 2004, but not completely the depth. So,
McMurray, tell Charles who Dan is.
The man himself, Dan Sickles, Uncle Dan. The one-legged wonder.
you can take me off, Biggie, sir. Yeah, that's right. Games to play, models to paint, movies to watch. So I canceled my Hulu. I canceled all of that today because they dropped Monumental. So did YouTube TV. And I can't watch my Capitals play.
Oh, that's lame.
So I dropped that $100 worth of stuff and dropped the $19 on the Monumental app, which I'm not fond of, just so I can watch the Caps play this year.
Well, yeah, but now you got like $40 a month for miniatures.
Hey,
Or
McMurray, did you get my text?
Oh. Oh, hell yeah.
Dan Pancaldi.
For the record, Chris, I found the cargo walker.
Okay, cool. In the 6mm scale?
In the same set.
Oh, nice.
It was not available on the website. It was a Patreon exclusive.
Reese, just so you know, I haven't avoided them. I've done a little bit, not much.
Oh, those are looking good.
I got it. Yeah, but now I need to do the highlight sheet.
That is fantastic.
Just trying to find some.
Dang, Jeffy!
Just trying to mess around a little bit with it.
You done anybody that sits on them, or you just done the horses?
But no, I haven't. No, because I don't. I can't. I mean, I can't. These guys. I can't tell if this guy. I guess he's carrying a carbine, so I can't.
Show him, and we'll talk about it.
I'm assuming he's a Yank.
So, Armies and Plastic. Toy Soldiers of San Diego issues that set for both Union and Confederate. I don't care which way you go with him. Confederate would be nice.
He could be both, right? Because of the hat and everything. I mean,
right.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I want to
I still have those
stuff first, though. I even painted the freaking rope. Tried to paint the rope.
Yeah. When I say that TSSD makes the best horses, I was not kidding.
Yeah, I'll get them done. I'll get them done. Bits and pieces. Yeah, that's I kept my Amazon because I have Amazon Prime. I got rid of my HBO Max because the only thing really I was watching on it was Band of Brothers and the Pacific. There was nothing else on there. So that's done. I still got Prime. I still got Paramount. There's one other one I got. I can't remember what it is. But I mean, dude, come on. 90% of my time I'm watching YouTube because I'm looking for something. And football this year, I don't know. I'm just not. If I got it on something and I see it, yeah, I don't pay attention to it. I haven't even watched. The Commanders have played, 4 games? And I think I've watched probably 35 minutes of all 4 games. But hockey is a different story. I must have the hockey.
When's opening night?
Caps is the 8th.
All right.
I think some of them start. It's either tomorrow or they start on the 6th. I can't remember. Indian guy should be able to answer that question.
I think my son and I are planning on going to. I think it's not an AHL. Maybe it's an IHL or an ECHL game. We got the Kansas City Mavericks here,
Right.
so we'll probably we're looking to go to at least one game this year. So it should be good. I think the last time I went to a semi-pro hockey game, I've never been to an NHL game, but the last time I went to a semi-pro game was when it was the Kansas City Blades about 30 years ago.
One of you's got your YouTube open.
Not this guy.
I think it's just picking up on Mike, Jeff.
Oh, all right.
It happens.
If it was YouTube, it'd be about 15 seconds behind.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So what Star Wars ship are you currently working on now, Chris?
Right now,
Well, I mean, not
Let me
like
look here.
right now,
it's
but
profundity.
ooh,
Jeff has a lot
That
of.
one's good. What was that?
I said Jeff has a lot of from under cheese.
I do. I need to bathe more.
I mean,
That sounds like quitter talk.
on the
Golf.
profundity, there's plenty of room for it. That's for damn sure. There's a lot of Fremunda on the profundity.
You're probably doing Quasar Fire Class Cruiser and Carrier next.
Quasar.
Quasar would be fun.
That's what took over from that became Phoenix 2.
Okay, the triangular shaped carrier.
Yeah, with the Carrier. Yeah. My kid put in requests.
I saw somebody today had a big ass Star Wars table set up. I saw it on the tube or on Facebook. I mean, massive.
Chris, have you ever seen Krybok
What's that?
on YouTube? Have you ever watched Krybok on YouTube?
No, I haven't.
He does a lot of Star Wars content. He's a big Armada guy. He did
I'll
a
have to look him up.
show of a bunch of 3D prints that he just got from somebody.
Yeah.
And the Malevolence, the big droid ship with the big ion cannon on the side.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
It looked like it looks like about 12 inches long.
Good God.
It's huge.
I would have to print that in 2 parts on my
Yeah.
Mars 5. What are you doing over there?
Doing what cats do.
No, it was the dog.
He spent too much time with cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So like I said, I got to get these all of these German armor printed up for my friend Doug, and then then I can start diving in more on doing more of my Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica ships. Um, what's interesting is that this is a 7,000 scale. This is 1 to 11,000 scale. The Battlestar Galactica ships are absolutely immense.
And why are you doing all this star stuffy here? You got something special you're fixing to do?
If you tuned into the beginning of the show, yeah.
Well, I can't always do that.
Oh, I know. I'm giving you a hard time. You give us a hard time.
So, Reese and I are power digging through the rabbit hole that is Star Wars gaming, and we are wanting to do first Battle of Scarif game, or actually 3 games. So we need to have Armada scale ships. We need to have 6mm scale ground forces, and we need X-wing scale ships to go with that 6mm ground forces. So yeah, it's
in short, there's 3 different battles taking place simultaneously that affect each other but are not the same battle.
right.
Okay. And y'all have a plan to do this sometime, or I mean,
We got to play test it first, but yes.
I figure given enough time, we could probably have something ready to go at if we wanted to do it at a convention, we could have it ready to go for Tacticon next year.
I
Maybe.
can see that. I can see that.
what rules system are you going to be?
Fistful of Lead.
Oh, okay.
Various
versions. Yep.
Frankly,
Have you guys seen that?
Go ahead.
Have you guys seen the 6mm Scarif table?
Yeah, the one from Historicon, I think it was, or one of those big East Coast conventions.
I think Pendrag. It was at one of Pendragon's events.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I think it was at their 6mm event that they run every year.
Oh, Joy of 6. That's right. Yes, it's wild.
It looks really.
We will not be doing it to that level.
Okay.
But that is awesome.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Hey Jeff, did you ever print off those half tracks?
Yeah, I was getting ready a minute ago. I was going to say no. Yeah, I still have not done that yet because I stopped on the World War II and went to the ACW stuff. But I was just thinking about that. I got them in the queue. You can bet that because I need to.
I do those ones. I do those ones in Fusion 360 and then into Tinkercad.
Well, once I do print them, I'll put them on the Discord so they can see what they look like because they are tight.
Holy Mazzola.
Did you find it?
That's some crazy talk right there.
It looks so good.
That's a big damn table.
It looks so good.
Audiobooks.
That's the big reason why I like the 6mm size stuff anyway. It just
I've been doing so much 6mm and 3mm.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Did they do the space battle as well, or was it simply the ground battle?
It's just the ground battle.
Okay.
So they had the central tower and all the landing pads and all the islands and the jungle and the beach.
So I got distracted, and now I need somebody to help me find an STL of a Chrysler 300 and an Altima.
Cool.
like a newer model 300. I can find older ones, but
We need to find you some time off so we can do that freaking computer.
that is very true. Maybe tomorrow.
I can't tomorrow. I'm going to be playing with Mo. I mean, I won't take us that. It
Shucks.
won't take us that long to do it.
Chrysler 300.
I think I might have found one on.
It's in your Discord inbox.
Oh, geez, there you go. Oh, did you find the one that's on Thingiverse?
I did not.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
Sorry. I don't know if that was not what you were looking
No,
for.
I don't mind.
Are you looking for an older Altima or a newer Altima?
Yeah.
What are you using those for?
Modern gaming. Some ultra modern local stuff.
Mary, I don't know if you have seen these or not.
So if you can find a Hellcat too, Reese, while you're at it. What's that, Chris?
Oh,
Take a look at the screen.
I did. Yes. I did see those.
Oh,
Absolutely. I'm still, dude, NAS needs to get on the 6mm Riot stuff. Like real bad, because we have access to Bill Narden's old 6mm modern urban table. But as of right now, all we've got are like early 2000s Balkan stuff.
Talking about riots.
Yes.
I might have you covered there.
For 6mm modern rioters?
They could be scaled, I think.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because, yeah, they're basically the only place that we could find that has anything remotely in that vein. But, yeah, which would be super cool.
So my buddy Joel shared that link in the Jay's July Jamboree Facebook group with 2mm dinosaurs.
Yeah.
those are cool.
Make really good targets.
I realized yesterday that I haven't bought an actual physical miniature in 2 years.
That is awesome.
I wish I could say the same.
And this last year, I've spent most of the year designing my own.
Yeah, and you do a great job at it, so why not?
Yeah, you do.
Sadly, I can't say I haven't bought a miniature in the last 2 hours.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I had to go down to Overland Park today to do a favor for the wife, and while I was down there, I stopped in at Tabletop. Almost pulled the trigger and picked up the starter pin set from the Army Painter. It's the one that's got the red, green, and yellow pins in it.
Nice.
Almost, but I would have if I could have also picked up a blue pin, because then I would have used those to mark up my Star Wars fighters in the Armada scale, but I didn't because they didn't. That's the only pins they had from Army Painter, were those three, was the starter pack. Now they had, was it AK?
Yeah, which ones?
Acrylics. They had acrylic pins there too. They had a full set for like $130. It was like 30 or 40 pins, and then they also had individual pins for $199 for the thinner style, and $299 for the thicker ones. Um, and then they had packs of 6 that were specifically for like, hey, you want to paint orcs? Here are the colors you want for orcs. So you want to paint wizards? This is the color for wizards, or the colors for wizards. You want to do metallics? Here's the metallics set. So
I got a
I like
bail.
the AK ones. I use both kinds.
see you, buddy. Take
Bye,
care. Thanks for
Jeffy.
dropping in.
Later, Jeffy. Good to see you, buddy.
I use both of the. They're great.
So, yeah, and the AKs are a lot less expensive. Now, my understanding is there are more. Those are definitely more like original acrylic paints, where you still
The
will want
play
to.
the play
Go ahead.
markers, the play markers are the bigger, thicker ones, where you have
Yeah.
to pump at the back of the pen. Like those ones are acrylic based paints.
Right.
Okay, and then the ones from Army Painter are their what do they call their
The speed
paint?
paint.
Their quick
Yeah.
the speed paint. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer the AK.
Take care, Nord. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's. The thing the thing about the AKs that I like is they're not that expensive.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're $1.99 or $2.99 depending on the size of the barrel you're going with. Obviously, the smaller the barrel, the less acrylic paint or ink or whatever you want to call it is in there. But my understanding is there's not a way to necessarily refill them. But at
No, there isn't.
$1.99 or $2.99, I don't care, right? Whereas with the Army Painter speed paint pins, those actually are refillable. And in fact, on their website, they've got a video that actually shows you the process of refilling them.
Yeah.
So, at first I was like, $6 a pin, man, that is pricey. But then it shows that it's, with it being refillable, now you're dealing with a deployment system. Not only are you getting some of the paint in there, but you're also getting a way to deploy it. And when you got people out there, I'm not one of them, but you got people out there that are willing to pay just an egregious amount of money for a paintbrush. I mean, I know people out there that'll spend $10, $15, $30, $50 for a damn paintbrush. And like, there's no way. I am not a good enough painter to tell the difference between a $50 brush and a pack of 5 from Walmart. And they're going to end up looking the same way within a week. So I'm not going to spend that kind of money on paintbrushes. So that's why, for me, $6 for the paint pen, and it becomes a distribution system, so to speak. Yeah, I don't have a problem with $6 for it. So Charles said he's bought 4 AKs from his main hobby model and paint store. Have you used them yet, Charles? How do you like them? Let us know. So, Chris, when you're using those, I mean, do you use it just as if you were like just putting paint on miniatures, or how do you go about using them?
Depends on which version I'm using. If I'm using the model pen, it's more like a felt pen.
Okay,
It's got a harder tip. It's not like a paintbrush tip.
right.
And I just draw on the model.
Okay,
Whereas with the play markers, I use it like a standard paintbrush because the hairs on the tip act like almost like a paintbrush. So I just paint on like I would with a regular paintbrush and paint. Yeah. Like last year's painting thing for mutt, I used almost completely all those markers. I didn't use
oh
any
cool.
regular paints.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think for
But,
me, I think for me, I might like them a little better, because I might have a little more control over where the application is being put on the model. For
yeah.
whatever reason, I don't. This thing, for whatever reason, for me, doesn't just go exactly where I want it to go, and you know, I do good enough with it. Like this guy here,
Hmm.
but I think if I had, uh, you know, a little more stable um, application, applicator, I might not have to keep going over the same place over and over again to clean up. So,
The only thing that I've had an issue with the play markers is if getting them in tight places because
yeah, I can
the
see
tip of
that.
the tip of the brush is too large.
Yeah, I can see that. That could be a bit of an issue. Um, Doug says I can tell a difference between a $20 Reaper sable brush and a $2 brush from Walmart, but I can't tell the difference for brushes beyond $20.
Yeah.
And I can see that. Charles hasn't used them yet. He's thinking he might wait to build another one, 100 scale model tank, and see how they work on that. Oh, that'd be cool. That would be cool. So, I also think that using them for doing straight line stuff, like adding lines, like um, doing the lines here on the Venator's wing, might be a little easier for me. Um, or
It definitely works for that.
yeah, doing stuff, you know, like painting within the panel lines here. Uh, might be easier than with a brush, but we'll see. I will probably pick some up eventually, and see how they work. And when I do, of course, I'll let everybody know. So, but yeah, I'm very intrigued by the concept. How you once they dry, both the AK brand and the Army Painter brand, once they dry, do they reactivate easily, or
The
have you
army
had any
painter,
problems with that?
the army painter did with certain colors,
Okay,
but not all the colors. And the AK
okay,
didn't at all. Not for me, anyways.
And how long would you let them dry?
Because I batch paint most of the time. By the time I get back to the other end, if I'm doing like 10 miniatures, it's dry by that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But if I'm just doing one miniature and I have to go back, it sometimes it takes a little bit longer.
Right. Right. Um, now this is something I found with contrast paints, and I know they're similar, but the formulation I think is a little different between Citadel's contrast paints and Army Painter's speed paints. Is the consistency between the different colors different? Because that's one problem I had with the first run of Citadel Contour is some would be really, really good at doing the shadows and the highlights, and then there's others that were just seemed like they were just slightly less viscous than regular paints and didn't quite do the flowing. How are the Army paint speed paints in comparison?
They were fine.
Okay, they all kind of have the same consistency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they're shaken up and stuff like that. And the thing I like about theirs, they come with the ball bearing in the bottle already.
I think all of the new anything within like the last year and a half, if not longer, comes with a ball bearing in there. So, all right, very cool, very cool.
Okay, guys, I gotta run.
Yeah, well, I was about to
putting this printer together.
Okay, what did you get?
The Saturn 4 Ultra 16K.
Oh wow, yeah, you're gonna have fun with that.
The one with it's got that heated tray, right? So
yes,
that's important in the shop.
That'll be nice. That'll be very nice. So I know my brother Jay likes his Saturn 4 Ultra. He doesn't have the 16K, but he's got the standard Ultra, if there's such a thing. Anyway, yeah, you're gonna have fun with it. So, thanks for dropping in, buddy. Anytime you want, just say, hey, I'd like to join, and you're more than welcome.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up a little early tonight. Anyway, got to get some stuff going here for tomorrow. So, thanks again, Chris, for dropping in. Everybody that's out there in the world, thanks for dropping in. McMurray, Reese.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Good guys.
For being here.
See you, Chris.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Take care.
Later, Paulie.
Bye.